The concept of nuclear deterrence rests on a paradox. The possession of devastating weapons prevents their use. This balance of terror has underpinned global security since the end of World War II. The United States, as the first nation to develop nuclear weapons, has long held a central role in this system. Nuclear deterrence operates on the principle of mutually assured destruction, or MAD. This grim logic dictates that any nuclear attack would be met with an overwhelming retaliatory strike, resulting in the annihilation of both the aggressor and the defender. The very real threat of such an outcome serves as the primary deterrent against any nation initiating a nuclear-first strike. The stability of this system relies on the credibility of each state's nuclear arsenal, and their unwavering resolve to use it in retaliation. The United States maintains a nuclear triad to ensure the credibility of its deterrent. This triad is a cornerstone of national security, designed to provide a robust and flexible response to any nuclear threat. This refers to the three delivery systems that make up its nuclear arsenal, each with unique capabilities and strategic advantages. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, are land-based missiles capable of delivering nuclear warheads to targets thousands of miles away. Submarine-launched ballistic missiles, or SLBMs, and strategic bombers complete the triad. ICBMs are stationed in hardened silos across the country. Their fixed locations make them vulnerable to a first strike, but their rapid response time makes them a key element of deterrence. These missiles can be launched within minutes, ensuring a swift and decisive counterattack if necessary. SLBMs are launched from submarines patrolling the world's oceans. These submarines are constantly on the move, making them difficult to detect. Their mobility and concealment make them virtually undetectable, providing a secure second strike capability that guarantees retaliation. This ensures that even if land-based missiles are destroyed, the U.S. can still respond. Strategic bombers, while slower than missiles, offer greater flexibility. They can carry a variety of nuclear and conventional weapons. They can be recalled or retargeted, allowing for a graduated response in a crisis. This flexibility makes them a valuable asset in both peacetime and wartime scenarios. This three-pronged approach ensures that the United States can reliably deliver a devastating retaliatory strike, even if a portion of its arsenal is disabled in a first strike. The nuclear triad remains a critical component of national defense strategy, providing a powerful deterrent against potential adversaries. The effectiveness of nuclear deterrence depends not only on the destructive power of the weapons themselves, but also on the speed and efficiency of the response system. The United States invests heavily in maintaining a robust command and control structure, ensuring that a launch order can be issued and executed quickly and reliably in the event of an attack. This system includes a complex network of satellites, radar installations, and communication channels designed to detect and assess potential threats. Furthermore, the military personnel tasked with operating and maintaining these systems undergo rigorous training and psychological evaluations to ensure they are prepared for the immense responsibility they carry. This constant state of readiness ensures that the American nuclear deterrent remains a credible threat, discouraging adversaries from even contemplating a nuclear attack. While the United States possesses the most powerful nuclear arsenal, it does not stand alone in the realm of nuclear deterrence. The strength of its nuclear capabilities is significantly bolstered by its alliances. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, plays a crucial role in extending the deterrent umbrella to its European allies. This alliance ensures that the collective security of its members is maintained. NATO operates under the principle of collective defense, meaning that an attack on one member state is considered an attack on all. This principle, enshrined in Article 5 of the NATO Treaty, is the cornerstone of the alliance. This principle applies to nuclear attacks as well, and the United States has pledged to defend its NATO allies with its full military might, including its nuclear arsenal. This pledge is a powerful deterrent against any potential aggressor. This commitment strengthens deterrence by raising the stakes for any potential aggressor. The combined military strength of NATO members creates a formidable force. NATO also engages in regular military exercises and consultations to ensure that its members are prepared to act in unison in the event of a nuclear crisis. These exercises are crucial for maintaining readiness and cohesion among the member states. This unified front serves as a powerful deterrent against any state contemplating a nuclear attack on a NATO member. The solidarity and preparedness of NATO are key to its strength. The destructive power of nuclear weapons is difficult to comprehend. A single detonation can instantly obliterate an entire city, causing massive casualties and long-lasting radioactive fallout. The use of multiple warheads would have catastrophic consequences, not only for the targeted countries, but for the entire planet. The resulting nuclear winter, caused by vast amounts of dust and smoke blocking out the sun, would lead to widespread crop failures, famine, and societal collapse. The environmental and humanitarian repercussions of such a conflict would be felt for generations. It is this understanding of the unimaginable devastation that would result from nuclear war that forms the foundation of deterrence. The sheer horror of such an outcome serves as the ultimate incentive for nations to avoid any actions that could lead to nuclear conflict. Section 6. A safer future. Diplomacy, arms control, and disarmament. While nuclear deterrence has played a crucial role in preventing major conflict for decades, it cannot be the sole guarantor of peace. Diplomacy, arms control, and disarmament efforts are essential to reducing the risks posed by nuclear weapons and ultimately achieving a world free of these weapons of mass destruction. International agreements, such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons and the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, aim to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and limit their development. Dialogue and cooperation between nuclear-armed states are also crucial to building trust and reducing tensions. While the path towards complete nuclear disarmament is long and challenging, it remains a vital goal. Only by eliminating these weapons can we truly eliminate the threat they pose to humanity. Section 7. Maintaining the balance, modernization, and deterrence. The effectiveness of nuclear deterrence relies on the credibility of the threat. As technology advances and geopolitical landscapes shift, maintaining a credible deterrent requires ongoing modernization of the nuclear arsenal. This includes upgrading existing weapon systems, developing new technologies, and ensuring the reliability and security of the entire nuclear enterprise. The United States faces the complex challenge of balancing modernization efforts with its commitment to arms control and non-proliferation. Critics argue that modernization programs could fuel a new arms race, while proponents contend that they are essential to deterring potential adversaries who might otherwise doubt American resolve. Finding the right balance between these competing priorities is crucial to ensuring the continued effectiveness of nuclear deterrence while minimizing the risks associated with these powerful weapons. Section 8. Emerging threats, non-state actors, and nuclear terrorism. The evolving security landscape presents new challenges to nuclear deterrence. While the threat of a deliberate nuclear attack by a nation-state remains a concern, the potential for non-state actors such as terrorist organizations to acquire and use nuclear weapons represents a particularly grave danger. The consequences of a nuclear terrorist attack would be catastrophic, potentially destabilizing entire regions and triggering wider conflicts. Addressing this threat requires a multifaceted approach, including strengthening international cooperation to prevent the illicit trafficking of nuclear materials, enhancing border security measures, and improving intelligence sharing to detect and disrupt potential terrorist plots. The international community must work together to deny terrorists access to these devastating weapons and prevent the nightmare scenario of nuclear terrorism from becoming a reality. Section 9. The long road ahead towards a world free of nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons represent a unique and existential threat to humanity. Their destructive power is unparalleled, capable of annihilating entire cities and causing long-term environmental damage. While deterrence has played a vital role in preventing their use for over 7 decades, it cannot be the ultimate solution. The risk of accidental launch or escalation remains ever present. The goal of achieving a world free of nuclear weapons, though daunting, must remain a central objective for the international community. It requires a collective commitment and unwavering dedication. This requires sustained efforts to reduce nuclear arsenals, ensuring that disarmament is verifiable and irreversible. Prevent the proliferation of these weapons, and secure all nuclear materials to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. And address the underlying political and security concerns that drive states to seek nuclear weapons in the first place. This involves building trust and transparency among nations. It also demands a fundamental shift in international relations, promoting a culture of peace and mutual respect, away from reliance on military might and towards a greater emphasis on diplomacy, cooperation, and the peaceful resolution of disputes. This shift is essential for creating a stable and secure world. The road to a world free of nuclear weapons will be long and arduous, filled with challenges and setbacks. But it is a journey we must undertake for the sake of current and future generations. The future of our planet depends on it.